Oh shit, Red's in the
Yo, what
Yeah.
up?
building. Yo, what's
What's
poppin'? What's
good? What's
poppin', man?
good?
Uh,
Yo, this is Untitled Live, man. Episode 50. Sorry, wow, 50. No, 76. Correction, my bad. My brain is
You about to
my
set us
brain is dead.
backwards?
yeah,
Yo,
he
for real. We're like,
jumped back by a lot too. It wasn't even like a little bit.
yo,
My man said
yo,
50. We in the 70s. He
I'm,
said 50.
yo,
I mean,
dude,
thinking
I
about some
am
other numbers from
sorry.
work.
Yo, I'm so sorry, man. My brain is gone, dude. My brain is fucking gone. It's been a long fucking week, man. But anyways, Jen, thank you for showing up, supporting. We appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. I see the viewers are popping up, popping in. What's up, man? If
We're
this is the first
popping.
time if this is the first time coming across this channel, man, this is Untitled Live. We talk about movies, talk about pop culture. We go left, we go right. You know how
Los
you know the deal.
boys.
We got a Taco Bell.
Krista,
Yes, we are the
what's up?
boys.
Krista.
Los boys, what's poppin', man? Yeah, man. So it's Friday. Thank God. I was really looking forward to this, but my thing is like, all right, we have the weekend, but then Monday comes back.
Hmm.
So it's like the weekend is like a slip and slide, and then when Monday hit, that's the end of the ride. So I just have a negative outlook on the weekend.
Well,
Like, should I love it?
I work retail, so I don't have that effect.
My bad. See,
I
see.
don't have that effect. I work retail,
Well,
so
Like, excuse me, sir. Please don't show on the retail.
well, I didn't. I was not. I was not.
Uh,
Forgive me. I was not. I was. Forgive me. I was not shitting on anyone's situation. I'm talking about me personally.
I mean,
Oh
I'm
yeah.
not. I'm just saying that like, when y'all at home, I'll be working tomorrow. While y'all off from work, I'll be there
But
dealing
you was
with.
off today. You was off today though.
I was off today. It's good.
you know what sucks about having weekends off. Well, I guess it's better than having like one day to go back to work. But it's like, Friday relax, you know, re re-energize. Saturday relax, do something. Sunday start getting anxiety about Monday.
But you know what's
That's
funny though?
Yo.
If you really look at it, you like on your Friday, you guys leave at what, like 5 o'clock from work, 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock.
So you got like the whole rest of your Friday to like chill. So you got a whole rest of a Friday to chill out. Then you got a whole Saturday and a Sunday.
For me, the only day I feel like it's off is Friday night to Saturday morning, because I know that there's nothing in between those hours. But Sunday is like it's mentally preparing yourself for Monday.
Yep. The
It's
anxiety
just
day.
it's the anxiety. Yo, bro, I was let me
You know,
tell
you
you. Let
know.
me tell you. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna say is how people meal prep, anxiety prep.
Yo. All right. So cool. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if you suffer from this, Red, but like something happened to me yesterday, right? And this is like it's happened before, but I really didn't. I kind of like brushed it off. But like, do you have like vertigo?
Not really.
Okay. So I didn't know what it was, and when I explained it to Chris, what happened to me, I felt like off balance and kind of like dizzy and kind of, just my. It felt weird, and then Chris was like, "Yeah, that sounds like vertigo." I was like, "Holy fuck, y'all!" I'm getting
Yeah,
old, and all these things are happening.
I
Or it could
suffer
be
from
your
vertigo.
blood sugar is too high or too low.
That too.
Hmm. That's what I get that when I feel like lightheaded and I'm feeling like I'm sitting there in the room and spinning. I check I check my blood sugar, and then like, normally it's really low, and I gotta like that mean I gotta like eat some candy or some shit, like, or eat
Ooh,
some fruits real quick.
damn, motherfuckers getting old. This is gonna be the old cast. Jesus. Yeah, that was pretty much, man. It's this week has been a very testing and trying week. I know I say this like every week, but like this one kind of like topped every week. Very, very tired. I'm just super exhausted. I'm surprised I'm like not sleeping right now. But enough about me. Red,
Oh,
how was your week, my dude? I haven't seen you in 7 days. So what's popping?
My week was pretty good. I can't complain, because I got to watch the Kardashians get dragged this week, for making some comments. So
Was it was it was
there we
it was it
go.
thi-
Here we
was it this
fucking
week?
go.
I'm not
No,
gonna start. I'm not gonna start.
no,
I'm
no,
just
no, no,
Yo,
no,
saying.
no.
And, and
Is it about the fucking
get in the game
the
controller while you guys talk about this
go to
shit.
work kind of
yeah,
shit?
to get up off your ass at work. I
Yeah,
got to
yeah.
watch people just drag all of them.
No, I
And
agree.
then I get
It's fucked up what you
listen.
said, bro.
The drama been great this week. Like I like chaos, so you know me. When I saw that, I said, "Ooh, bring on the drama." Then Kanye and Pete Davidson leaking texts talking about he's in bed with Kanye's wife. Ooh, drama, drama. And DL Hughley and Kanye West about to get into a fight now. Oh man,
Steve Harvey jumped into
Steve
the
Harvey
mix.
jumped into that shit too, bro.
Yeah, man, it's a fun time if you like chaos. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, if you like chaos, this is a fun week for you. Oh, even Trevor Noah got called the coon.
It's funny. It's funny because I watched that same interview. Like, not even an interview. It's him giving his point. Right. He was giving him grace most of the time. Like he was like kind of like I get what he's trying to do, but it's
I mean,
harassment.
at the same time, he it was giving him grace, but it was bashing him at the same time too. So I mean,
Yeah.
So I can see how Kanye could take offense to the things that Trevor Noah said or D. Hughley said. I mean, me personally, I don't care. This is what she likes this shit. This is publicity for her. She loves this shit. She don't give a shit. She don't care. She probably told Pete Davidson to leak the text. Yeah. Oh, post that text. She don't care.
Probably.
She don't care. Everybody's over here feeling sorry for her. She's just over here like, yo, that's right. Keep giving me attention.
Look at Chris's face. Don't worry,
No,
Chris. I'm not gonna.
he think I was gonna start an argument. I'm not gonna start an argument. Not this week. Not this week. Not this week.
Other than the chaos, man. Anything else?
Yeah, just been working and shit, chilling. Well, my son turned 15 yesterday.
Oh,
On St. Patty's Day was his birthday, so yeah, he's
nice.
becoming
Happy
a big dude.
birthday.
I'm like, yo, what you doing? He said, I'm in the Pocono. I said, oh yeah, you grown.
Happy birthday, Jason.
Yeah.
Yo, who's making tea?
Huh?
Somebody was making tea. I heard that shit squealing.
Oh, that's my mother, yo.
Yo, that shit gives me like PTSD when I hear it.
That's because I didn't close the door. Look, my reaching cane.
My man got a reaching
Oh
cane.
my god.
No, I'm lazy. Don't judge me. I'm lazy. Don't judge me. That's my reaching cane.
Yeah, man. How was your week, Chris?
That's alright.
Look at his face. Oh, that's it? It was alright? No
It was
context?
alright. Just a lot of work. Just waiting for my vacation. But
At least you got vacation.
Yeah, he goes on vacation on Tuesday and shit. I'm about to veto that shit. Yo, let me tell you the funniest shit that happened to me today. All right, this is probably like too much information, but fuck it. This is this is what we do here. So, as you guys know, like I don't eat meat. It's been about, I would say, 8 months since I had meat. And today I decided to have ramen, right? I wanted ramen, but they didn't have vegetarian ramen because they didn't have ramen. They didn't have vegetarian broth. So I was like, fuck it, let me get the regular shit. But it came with pork. So I said, all right, cool. I'm not gonna eat the pork. I'm gonna put the pork to the side. So I offered my pork up. One of my coworkers took it, and I ate that shit, and it was fucking delicious, right? Mind you, the broth I'm drinking is like fucking bone broth, so it's probably not, it's whatever. I don't learn. So my stomach started aching, my bro, aching. Like my shit was fucking. My shit was doing a fuck.
Of all meats to reintroduce yourself to, you chose pork. Pork is the one that's gonna attack you. Oh yeah,
well, I didn't eat the pork. I just had the broth, right?
Oh, it
Yeah,
don't
food
matter.
broth had been sitting there with pork in it.
Yeah,
So
It
yeah,
don't
yeah,
matter.
yeah, yeah. I know that, but like it just I felt like I was just j- doing the liquid part. Like I'll be fine with that. My
They got you
stomach
with his
sound like,
bone sweat.
yo, bro, dead ass. That's what it is. It sounded like fucking Skrillex was in my stomach dropping a beat.
This is a
Like, so, so, so I go to the bathroom. You know, I do my thing. You know me. I don't know. I'm not sure if everyone does it, but like I pretty much take everything off to take a shit.
in a public
Right? Not
restroom.
every. Well, the work restroom.
Nah.
It's public. Yeah.
it's a
So
private
now-
office.
it's a private office, and not
It's
anybody
a
can just
private
jump
office
in.
within the private office.
Yeah. So, mind you, I'm just there doing my thing, relieve myself, get ready, wash my hands, whatever, whatever. And I realized the whole entire time I was in there, which was about like 20 fucking minutes, the door was open the whole entire time.
Wow. And you're butt naked.
Yeah. So I'm just thinking like, yeah. So I was just thinking like, God was really looking out for me because
Yo.
it could have been real bad. I was telling Chris, I'm like, this was like a humbling experience, man. I would have been humbled. I wouldn't be able to talk shit about anybody in this office because they would have caught me like the fat vampire from Blade.
No, no.
Yo, I was like,
Yo.
holy fuck, man. It was very embarrassing, but in a way where I didn't get caught. No one walked in, thank God, because normally people in and out of those bathrooms a lot, and this particular time, no one was there. Yeah, definitely dead. Yep, it was bad too, man. So, but that was pretty much today. But like, yeah, man, this week was very very trying, and I'm glad that it's finished. I know that Mondays it's coming for us, but you know,
Monday, we
uh,
gonna do it again.
Monday will happen all over again, man. Oh man. So yeah, as far as topics, man, we're gonna just go. We're gonna fly with this one on the fly. Mind you, there's really no content. I mean, there is content.
Prayers for you, Kanye.
We have I think Chris put up a thing here. I think I saw this earlier today, maybe like an hour ago. Thought that was pretty cool. So Christopher Lloyd is joining the Mandalorian season 3. If you guys don't know who Christopher Lloyd is, that is Doc from
I mean,
Mr.
you don't know
Doc
who
Brown.
Christopher Lord is. What rock are you under? Let me know where I can find it, cause shit. Anyone who don't know who Christopher Lloyd is, yo, bro.
It's been
I don't know
so.
what to say.
What was his last movie, man? Because I feel like the last thing I've seen him in, he was in a cricket commercial with Ryan
Nah,
Reynolds, and he looks
did a movie.
so old. He looks so old. And I'm like, damn. But Christopher Lloyd was like,
Didn't he do like a live action Rick and Morty commercial?
You did.
Yes,
I was like,
yes.
was it last year, right? Or the year before that?
Yeah. It was like late last year. It was not that long ago. But he just, mind you, like when I got introduced to Christopher Lloyd, he was already like old.
He was in.
That was like,
I'm trying to think. The movie. Oh, yeah, the movie with the dude that was his house got robbed, and he played the dude father. The movie that the dude house got robbed, and he was like a secret agent under sky, like he could really kill people. And like he go on the bus and he fought that group of people. What that shit was what? Nobody.
oh, I didn't see that movie. That's the movie that is the
You
the
didn't see
poster.
that movie?
The poster where you have all the fists going to the dude's face. something
Yeah,
like that?
bro, that movie's fire. You gotta watch it. You haven't seen that movie?
Better
No,
Call
that
Saul,
movie's
dude,
fire,
right?
bro. Yeah, that was,
Yeah, no,
that was the last movie
I've
I
heard
seen
of
him in. He played his
Yeah.
father in that movie.
Damn, and that dude is old.
You don't know who that is? Oh no.
Christopher Lloyd. I mean, listen. I mean,
She's trolling.
She was. She was born in the 2000s, bro.
But even still, that's no excuse. Everybody sees Back to the Future, bro.
Yeah, Back to the Future. I mean, if you guys like Roger Rabbit, that was the first movie I seen him in. Was Who Framed
And
Roger
Adam's
Rabbit?
Family.
Adam's Family. Yeah, he played. Yeah, Fester. Iconic roles, man. Camp Nowhere. If you guys, that's an old classic, kid classic. What else? What else Christopher Lloyd has been in?
The
That
Page
was,
Master.
yo, the page. It's in the books.
Um, Angels in the Outfield. He played the ghost, the angel.
Yep. Yo. He
Wow.
owned my childhood. He owned my childhood.
Yeah.
Yo,
He
what up,
owned my-
Dan? What's going on, bro?
Half trolling here. Yeah.
Man,
Yeah, man. Angel Outfield, man. I felt so bad at the end. He was like, so what about him? And he's like, he'll be up here with us very soon. Tony Danza. I was like, damn, Tony Danza's gonna die in this.
yo, that shit made me bad depressed at the end, boy.
Yeah. I was like, yo, come on, he already had a rough life, bro. And you gonna tell me he's gonna die?
Man. He said he's gonna be one of us real soon. I said, no.
Chilling, yeah.
I was like, no. Oh,
We
also,
chilling,
he,
man,
was
we
in,
chilling.
he started that movie with Hulk Hogan. The Commando? Nah, that's Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I think it's Commando.
Suburban Commando. Suburban, I think it was.
That's when they had fucking Undertaker, right, with the squeaky voice.
Yeah.
You're a dead man, Ramsey. Why
That's
do I know
his
that?
real voice. That's actually his real voice.
Really?
The Undertaker voice is fake. The Undertaker voice is like a little more high pitched. You ever see Undertaker talk in real life? He's like, yeah, man, what's up, bro? He'd be like, yeah, what's up, brother? How you doing, man?
Oh man, talk about wrestling, man. Yo, rest in peace, man, to Scott Hall, man.
Oh yeah,
Jeez.
Razor Ramon, rest in peace,
Razor
bro.
Ramon. He was the only white man that could get that could play a Cuban, and no one said anything. Shout out to him.
He said, the chicas for fun, yo. I got this nice house, my good looks. Yo, man. I remember
That
Razor
shit-
Ramon.
That shit wouldn't fly. That shit would not fly now.
Oh, nah.
Hell
Oh,
no. That shit would be canceled.
There's a
Even though
lot
I
of
think
shit.
Even though I think Scott Hall was a really dope name. Scott Hall was a dope. I'm glad he embraced that.
Yeah, Scott Hall was a dope man. I don't know.
Yeah.
But you know, WWE, they want to create characters, so you do Razor Ramon.
Who had the best name in all of wrestling?
Bro. I said names that's up there. I'm not gonna say Undertaker because Undertaker, if out of context, Undertaker would sound dumb. If nobody knew who Undertaker was, they said, "Oh, there's a wrestler called Undertaker." You were like, "What? What the fuck is that?"
Now, it could be anything, any name, any persona that was in WWE, WCW, whatever. Who has the best name?
But I'll say names that were cool that I like. Stone Cold Steve Austin. That's a one for me. It flows. Stone Cold Steve Austin. The Rock was a cool name. Way better than when he first started with Rocky Maivia name.
Rick Rude was a good one too. Yo, the Honky Tonk Man.
Rick Rude was a good name.
The Honky Tonk Man. That was a good name.
The Honky Tonk.
the Honky Tonk Man. That shit is bad fucking funny. Like the honky.
I like Bret Hitman Hart I think that was a cool name. To have Hitman in your title, Hitman. Sid Vicious.
Sid Vicious was a good one. That was a good one. Mankind was good. I like Mankind. I'm only naming wrestlers that I remember from the 90s. So I'm sure there's
I'm trying to think of names that was cool. No.
Yo,
I was never a big wrestler, so I got nothing.
Diamond Dallas Page.
DDP.
That was a good one, bro. He got me so hyped when he used to come out and do the bang. That shit always got me hyped. I didn't like him as much as a wrestler, but his intro was one of the best.
I know Shawn Michael, Ric Flair. Ric Flair name was.
Ric Flair,
It matches the persona that he was in. Ric Flair, you know, like he got that
Ted
flair, that
DiBiase,
charisma.
Ted
$1 million
DiBiase.
man. Yup.
That was a good one. Yeah, they had some really good names back in the days, bro.
Yo, he's my favorite old school theme song right there. Ted DiBiase. Money,
Yep.
money, money, money. Man, I had to laugh. Yo, he was getting people tight every week. He was buying their favorite wrestlers on his side.
Yo, that's a deep cut right there, bro. Irwin, that's a deep
Erwin
cut.
R. Shyster. They did that, yeah, just to make his name the IRS, because he was like the tax man or some shit like that.
Yeah.
But yo, when him and DiBiase team up became Money Incorporated, bro. Oh my god, that tag team was lit, bro.
The
that
collabs back in the days was unmatched, yo. Collabs, especially when they made sense.
Yeah, Money Incorporated, IRS, and Ted DiBiase, bro. Bro, that was a team, yo. And then DiBiase had the $1 Million Family, where he bought all the wrestlers that he bought was under his stable.
Damn, that dude is still alive.
Who?
Ted DiBiase.
Oh yeah, he's still alive. He chubby as shit though. He ain't got that. He don't look as fit as he used to. He big like me. He did introduce Undertaker, yup. Yeah, he was the one that brought Undertaker in.
Oh shit. Yeah, I didn't watch it religiously.
He brought Undertaker to take care of Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, I only watched that shit when my pops watched. Whenever I caught, we watched it together. But
I'm sorry,
I didn't watch it alone.
I'm sorry, Chris. We were born. Chris was you heard the big sigh, and a deep breath, right?
Yeah,
Chris
bro,
over here. My bad, Chris.
That's good. I'm chilling.
We just, this is fillers, bro. It's fillers. You're learning.
My bad. The deep sigh, like.
You guys are good. You guys keep talking about shit. It's all right. I usually just sit here anyway.
That's funny.
Yo, so we can talk about how everybody's cheering the Batman made $500 million.
That's to be honest, is very impressive for a movie that's almost 3 hours. That's pretty good. I mean, even if it doesn't make a billion, 500 million is still, once they're already making the movie, didn't cost that much to make. There was not that much CGI, so they're getting a lot of kickback, and they're already gonna. I foresee this movie probably making, if not a billion, flat. I could see that happening.
They probably make $1 billion by the end of its run. I don't know. I honestly thought it would happen a little faster though, because I don't know. I think Spider-Man the second week was reaching $1 billion for this Batman. But I mean, this Batman is different though, so a lot of it's getting mixed reviews. But for it's getting the mixed reviews that it's getting, for it to still make $500 million is pretty damn good though.
Yeah, Batman. To be honest, Batman movies don't really make that much money. Like historically, they haven't made that much money.
I mean, they've been made poorly historically until like Nolan came with the Dark Knight series.
Yeah, that's true. But
only Batman Begins was the lowest grossing movie because it was just people taking the chance to go see it. Nobody knew what it was going to be like or anything like that. But then when everybody was like, when everybody saw how good it was, and then the Dark Knight came, and it was going to have Joker, and then they seen the trailers, because at first they hated it about Heath Ledger being Joker, but then when they saw the trailers, and then they're like, oh nah, this movie look crazy, and then they got mad money from the Dark Knight.
Yeah, I mean, it also could play with the fact that Batman is kind of like saturated because it's so many reboots in a very short amount of time, and people are just kind of like over it. And plus, with the MCU, the connective tissue and all that shit, that's always gonna have Marvel movies always gonna have hype. Even with fucking, I could tell you one thing: I've seen Eternals once. I have no desire to see Eternals again. As I think about it, I hate it more and more. I hate that fucking movie.
You
I hate it. Yo,
hate
I
Eternals?
hate it.
Wow,
Yo, I don't
wow.
like Eternals. I do not like his. They don't make you fall in love with the characters, right? Like they're just kind of there to be there. Like there's really
They don't
no
make
like,
sense.
yeah, they don't make sense. Like damn, like if you guys only came back for deviants, what the fuck Thanos was? Thanos is a fucking deviant. You guys should have definitely merged
He was
when
a
he showed up.
reject.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Or
Even
they
though he's
can't. They
half a
can't even use.
deviant.
They can't even use that story. The storyline makes no sense. They can't use that storyline no more because they made them robots. So it's like
Yeah,
you can't even use like Thanos being one of them anymore or something like that. Like it's not. It's not. It's like they messed that up. They messed up the whole storyline with that.
yeah. And if Eternals happen months or years after Endgame, right? And Spider-Man No Way Home was literally like weeks after Endgame, and you didn't hear anything about no celestial emerging out of the fucking earth like a giant hand or a fucking piece of a head. Like there's no news on it. I don't know. It's weird. Yeah, I don't like that movie. I think the only character I like, and we said it before, was Makari. I thought she was a really dope speedster. They really like they mastered the art of pretty much that genre of character. They fucked up with the robots. They fucking retconned the scene and stuff. Like, yeah, yeah,
Oh,
because I guess they were not the only group of people that kind of like said fuck the Celestials and decided to mate and have babies and shit. So is Thanos like half robot? Like what the fuck?
man. Cause they can't have babies. Or this girl would have had a baby from a while ago. What's this girl name? The main character who apparently inherited all the powers or some shit like that to
Tackle.
But
stop the
if
celestial.
if Star Fox if he's introduced as Thanos' brother, that means and he's an eternal. There had to be some kind of like
Is it possible the deviant gene altered
Nah, I think they're not even gonna put a
an
family connection
organic?
with them.
they already
And then
did.
when they did
They
that,
already, in the post credit scene, they said Star Fox. They said the brother of Thanos.
the person said that the brother of Thanos,
Yeah,
Star Fox.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
That,
Pip the troll said it. You
oh,
know why you don't remember? Because the movie's trash.
bro,
It's not
yes, bro.
memorable. It's not memorable, bro. It's not. He says he introduces him as Thanos' brother, Eros, Star Fox, and I'm like, really?
Yeah, that's bad.
So
I don't
is he
know.
half robot? What the fuck? Like he
Well,
when Thor cut the motherfucking head off, that shit was not a robot. That shit had purple blood.
yeah, I think Feige's allowed to mess up one. They had a good run. One was bound to be trash, yo, super trash. And Eternals is that one.
I, there's only two movies that came up like post Endgame that I just hate that I watched once and I hate it. That was Eternals, and before that was Black Widow. So they had two back to back fucking duds for me.
I don't know. I enjoyed Black Widow. It's that only thing I didn't like about Black Widow was Taskmaster.
That's a
But
big
but
fuck up.
but it's the sister. What it is with the introducing the sister and the relationship with the family and all that stuff. That I got enjoyment from that. You know what I mean? It's like, but I mean, I understand.
The
I
bond.
understand why other people would not like it, but I got enjoyment from the family aspect of the movie, rather than them botching the villain super bad, which they did. They botched the villain super badly. They disrespected the shit out of Taskmaster in that movie.
Yeah, Taskmaster. But mind you, they went through so many fucking reshoots with that movie. It's insane. The movie started off like the whole story was a man. The Taskmaster was a dude, and
Yeah,
as
I
you
heard
could tell
he was the guy that saw the helicopter. He's supposed to be the Taskmaster, right?
exactly. And if you look at if you look at the even the behind the scenes, the fucking stunt double is a man. and then when they took off the mask of the shorty, she shrunk.
Yeah.
She went from
I hate when they do that, yo. Like when they take the mask off, like the person's always taller, and then when the mask comes off, the character shrinks because the person's not the same size as the
oh
stuntman that was in
yeah.
it. I hate when they do that shit. At least find somebody the same size as the actor, you know, like.
Yeah, it's definitely the pandering aspect. It's definitely pandering. Like, listen, I'm all about female empowerment. I'm all about that shit. But like when you try too hard from the corporation standpoint, it's very clear what you guys are
I
trying to
like
do. It's
I
not
like
it's not even it's not even it's
I
not
like
even
female
natural.
empowerment when it's done naturally.
Exactly.
I don't like it when it's forced.
They did it with Endgame. They did it with the Endgame. Like all the shorties came together. Like that's kind of like it seems forced.
Yeah, Birds of Prey was forced. That's why I did bad. Like Suicide Squad with Harley Quinn, it was natural. It was being natural. The empowerment with her in that one was natural. But when it came to Birds of Prey, it was being forced. Like you started like making like it started becoming man bashing and stuff like that and all that other kind of stuff. It was like, and then like Endgame, the forced scene where everybody hated that part because it was forced. Like when he said, oh, like they had Spider-Man sounding like a wimp, like, I don't know how you're gonna get it over there. And they're like, oh, she has backup. I'm like, wait, first of all, you're a whole damn human with a spear. Like, what are you talking about? You're fighting a whole bunch of like monster aliens, and you're just a regular human with a spear. You talking about she has backup and stuff like that. Come on now.
She a
I'm like,
badass
yo.
human with a spear, though.
Huh?
You know,
She a badass human with a spear.
Bro,
that's
against an army of aliens, bro?
They still
but
bleed,
I
right?
think
Oh my gosh.
I think the only company, I mean not the only, but like the show that did it right, where it didn't seem forced and the females felt strong naturally, was like the Mandalorian season 2, like with Fennec and
Mm-hmm.
Ahsoka, fucking Gina Carano's character, like all those characters felt strong. They
Yeah,
didn't
they
feel
even
like it
had
was forced.
Sasha Banks' character
Sasha
kind of
Banks, and she,
beat Boba Fett in that little fight they had. She kind of
yeah,
it was like a tie. She
and
tied
she was
Boba Fett.
bad.
Mm-hmm.
She's bad. And mind you, I didn't know who Sasha Banks was. I'm like, damn, who's this shorty? She's a fucking wrestler. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. But they did it. They did it right, and hopefully they could keep on doing it right, like they did. Macari. They made her very strong in Eternals. I liked her. It just everything else was kind of like, man, like it didn't feel important to the storyline. I wouldn't recommend. Like if I was saying, hey, you should watch all the MCU movies in order, I would say just you don't have to watch Eternals.
But you know what's weird? Eternals don't even have a freaking order because it starts in the past, and then it's the whole timeline of the MCU.
Yeah.
They're weird. Eternals are weird.
They have their own origin story built in.
Yeah, it's like they're placed throughout the whole timeline of the MCU, so it's hard to place when to watch their movie. I mean, well, you definitely have to watch it after Endgame because they talk about the Thanos thing. So I guess you could watch it after Endgame, but still, I don't know. You're right. I haven't seen that movie again since I watched it in theaters that one time.
Because it's available on Disney Plus for free of charge, and yet I will look at something else.
And yet I watched Encanto like 7 times already. I could watch Eternals. Let's watch Encanto.
I've watched Encanto quite a few times.
I watched Encanto in the full movie
Encanto.
entirety.
Yeah,
Encanto, and it
Encanto.
Encanto. Yeah, no, it was really good.
And
It was really good.
Encanto.
Yeah, I like it. I almost teared up because I'm like, damn, like the coming.
Oh no, that movie
story.
got me a couple of times. Somebody was cutting onions by the end of that movie, yo. That movie got me a couple of times. I was like, who cutting onions in here, man? Come on now. Give the girl a doorknob and shit, man. Come on now.
I'm like,
Crying? No, it's just raining. We're indoors. There's a leak.
Yeah, I felt bad. It's like everyone had powers and shit. And you found out that everyone, like, she was the one that brought magic to the house. I'm like, damn. That she's the reason. I was like, that's nice. She said this that movie brought back so much trauma. Didn't know I had. Yo, you'd
Internals,
be
Internals did that
surprised.
to you? Damn. No, Internals brought back trauma.
uh,
Damn.
Yeah, nah, that was a good movie. I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it too. Like
Um,
it really. I mean, it's family, man. Like I think everybody as in some way somehow connected to at least one character of that movie, like whether they were the character themselves or they knew somebody in their family that was that character or something like that. You know what I mean? It's like there's no way you can't connect to that movie. That's why I think it got so popular, and it really sucks that like it came out during the pandemic because I think if it wasn't a pandemic and it had came out, I think it would have totally like kicked Frozen's ass, yo. I think that movie would have kicked Frozen's ass in the box office, yo.
I don't know, man.
I'm telling you, it would have.
Nah, let it go, bro.
Bro,
That's a slapper.
nobody talks about Let It Go anymore. Nobody talks about Let It Go
Nah,
anymore, man.
nah, yo. You have little yo. Let her go. Let it go was a
Nah,
slapper, bro.
people singing Bruno now, man. Bruno trending number one in the charts, Billboard charts, no Billboard charts, bro. Let It Go wasn't in no top number one Billboard charts.
It was. Yes, it
I don't remember it
was.
being.
That shit did. Yo, my man.
I just look
Kids
shit up.
watching that movie back to back, back to back. That movie was because all the songs like it for the smaller
Minority
kids.
versus Scandinavian, bro. Come on, man. Come on, taking too far down.
Yeah, no, I know that Frozen was like up there in the charts. It was making guap with that soundtrack. But I mean, they both good, yo. I don't know. I'm not in that space to make that call, but I think they were both good.
I feel with the popularity that it got off of like, cause when it came to Disney Plus, people got their hands on it because a lot of people didn't go to theaters to see it because once the theaters were like very restricted and COVID, nobody wanted to risk catching that shit. And I think that's what stopped a lot of people from going to see it. But when people got their hands on it at home, it started getting replayed over and over and over and
Wait,
over.
all right.
And then,
So, okay, keep going. Sorry.
and then
no.
like at least 3 of their songs made the top of the Billboard charts. It's like,
So I got a list.
Okay, what's your list?
So the top these are the top Disney songs according to Spotify playbacks. Let It Go.
all right,
It's number one.
It had to be Moana right
Um,
after that.
How Far I'll Go, Moana. Number
Knew
two.
it. Yep.
You're Welcome, Moana. Number three. So they got two up there.
I love
Into the
Moana.
Unknown, Frozen 2. I'll Make a Man Out of You, Mulan. Let's see. Love is an Open Door,
I contributed
Frozen.
to
So
that shit.
Frozen's got a few up there. Do You Want to Build a Snowman, Frozen.
I mean, don't forget it's also an older movie, so people have been listening to those songs a lot longer.
Well,
Then
hold
they
on.
have
A
the
Whole New
concept.
World, Aladdin. Fall right up through there. Under the Sea, The Little Mermaid.
Oh, no worries,
The list goes on, but yeah, those would be like top 10.
Yeah, because I'm like, yo, I like
Those are
Encanto.
older. Those are older.
4, 5, 6,
Older movies though. Those are older songs, so they're gonna have a lot more plays than the current Encanto songs because it's still fairly new.
I think I had more fun
Let me
with
see when this was posted.
when Moana's songs I had more fun than Encanto.
Oh, this was as of February 2022. I don't think I see any Encanto songs on here. Let me see.
But you probably like Red said, you're probably looking at all time. Like
Yeah.
Frozen came out 10 years ago, so that's 10 years of playback. But if it was like if you was to look up like Frozen, year one, how many plays it had? Not even year one. I would say like the first 3 months. Then we could probably make an argument. What was Arista for Shang-Chi? Shang-Chi had a really good soundtrack. I'm mad that it didn't get too much burn, but there was not a lot of original songs. That's the only thing that kind of held it back.
It does say that Encanto has been crushing multiple records in the shortest amount of time, though. So it probably won't be long until it makes its way up there. But out of the top 30 Disney songs, it's right. Don't Talk About Bruno right now is at 29 out of that whole list I just said.
Yeah, that Let It Go and Do You Want to Build a Snowman was yo. It was an easy song. It was an easy song to sing. Like for a 3-year-old can sing it. 3-year-old can
You
sing the
don't even
song.
need single voice. You don't even need single voice to sing that song. You got
Yeah,
any
but
old shitty voice.
Moana was like
The
one of my favorite
snowman.
like Disney like musics. Like just I wouldn't say my favorite, but the crab scene was one of my favorite songs.
Oh, Tamatoa, that's my dude, man.
That's one of my favorite songs.
Shiny.
Celine
I have to
Dion's
check
Beauty
when the
and the
song's added
Beast
to
was number
Spotify.
9. A Whole New World.
Yeah, Frozen was everywhere, man. Bruno, it was that Bruno was a good song. Don't get me
But they
wrong, that
said
was a good
they
song.
said
So to the Winds.
a lot of people were saying that they held off, like Disney
That's probably not
gave
there.
Dos Orejitas that the song to be like considered for like
Reflection.
their Oscar playlist or what they were saying. They should have put up the Bruno.
Hotel.
They didn't think the Bruno song would have been like as blown up as it
Mm.
was, so they didn't submit. We don't talk about Bruno. They submitted the Dos Orejitas as their like their Oscar song or something like that.
Are they bugging? Because Bruno, like that shit sounds better than
But
any other
they
song.
didn't think at the time. This was before, like, this was before
Yeah, yeah.
we all they got to our hands and stuff like that. So they pre-submitted the song and they chose Dos Orejitas, and then like everybody looking back is like, damn, they should have submitted the We Don't Talk About Bruno.
Those
I love that
motherfuckers,
song
bro.
too. I love that song. We Don't Talk About Bruno.
Yeah, that was a good song.
So while we're on the topic
Uh,
of Disney shit, did you hear that there's a rumor that Abby in Turning Red is Boo from Monsters Inc.?
Oh god, here goes those Disney theory shits.
I mean, they said it was Frozen. They said the parents they got shipwrecked. They had a baby, and that baby was Tarzan. That was a rumor, which I like
Those
that rumor. That would be nice.
they always connect. They always connect. They always find ways to connect Disney movies.
Yeah.
Yo.
But
They also
there
said,
was also the princess from Tangled was in Frozen. You see her walking in. You see a princess, well, a girl walking with chopped hair.
I mean, Disney always does Easter eggs.
Yeah.
Like they put what was it? What was their main thing? They put like the
Well, I mean,
little
they
the
had all the
little alien
princesses and
motherfuckers.
aliens. Who? What?
You know the little aliens from the cloud. They always used to put
Oh yeah,
that
yeah.
toy in their movies and shit.
I know they have the
Um,
they had all the princesses in Ralph Wrecked the Internet.
I mean Hercules had a fucking carpet. He had a scar carpet.
I mean, he had Scar. No, Scar was his Nemean lion hide. He was wearing them
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah,
when he
yeah.
took, when he
See,
was
I'm having
when he was
I'm
posing for a
having
picture.
I'm having a Mandela effect because I
No,
remember
but there
there
was
being.
another one where Scar was a rug on the floor.
Oh, okay, okay. So it was not
Yeah,
that
yeah.
same movie.
I forgot
All
where
right.
from, but yeah, there was one.
They also were saying that the Grinch and his dog was Jack Skellington and Zero dead.
You're playing. We don't talk about Bruno at the wedding. If I don't get up to sing, I'm gonna get kicked out. Why I gotta get up to sing? We don't talk about Bruno. What is this?
Yeah, it makes sense. Like the Grinch, if he looks like Jack Skellington if he was just all bones, and then Zero looked like the dog. He died and he went into Halloween Town. They're both, I mean, they're not Disney. I mean, the Dr. Seuss is not a Disney property. It's more of a, I think DreamWorks has the rights to them.
Well, I remember when I was doing I did my own theory that Hercules and the Little Mermaid's related because
Yeah, that
Hercules
would.
is the son of Zeus, and Poseidon is the father of King Triton, which is Ariel's father,
Mhm.
which makes Ariel Hercules' cousin.
Second cousin.
Well, I mean, I don't do the numbers. I just say cousin.
The motherfuckers are sharing DNA, bro. They cousins. They're cousins. They kissing cousins.
Gross.
What else? What other theories is out there in the little Disney universe? They could really start some real like some MCU shit if they wanted to.
I mean, it can. I mean, I think it kind of already showed that they're all connected. They had all their princesses in the like I said, the Wreck-It Ralph movie. So
Which I still feel like Wreck-It Ralph breaks the internet didn't need to happen. It wasn't
what?
my favorite.
One of my
You
favorite
thought it was
songs.
good at a one-off?
One of
I
my
thought
favorite
Wreck-It Ralph
songs came
should have
from
been a
that
one-off.
that movie, man. That Slaughter Race song in a place called Slaughter Race. Did it?
Now, Wreck-It Ralph could have been. It was a cool, charming movie. It could have been a one-off, even though there was still bits and pieces of the second one that I did like, but like it was, they rushed it.
Red single
He's a,
equals gem. I'm not singing at nobody's wedding. I'm sorry.
yeah, we don't know this. Maybe
Don't kick me out. Maybe if we get enough alcohol in me, but we'll see. I don't know.
I'll do karaoke, man.
We'll have Red sing in the form of a silent film.
Yo, we could do karaoke, man. Like, do you guys like karaoke? You guys do karaoke?
Sure.
What? Remember, I was originally one who brought the karaoke idea. Remember?
No, I'm not, right. But the karaoke, but like, I mean, before the podcast, like karaoke is my shit. Like, do you guys have a go-to song, like a song that if it comes on, you're gonna go ham?
Oh no, I don't know. I
You
never
don't have a
really been.
song?
I never really been to karaoke. I've been to karaoke like twice.
Like 3, 4
There's
times.
there's a spot, I think it's in 33rd Street on the west side. They're like these Japanese karaoke bars, really nice.
Surprise.
And Living on
Oh
a Prayer is like
yeah,
that's my
I remember
go-to.
that. Sorry, I remember this.
I
Living on
remember
a
all
Prayer
the guys from Best
is
Buy.
my
They used to
go-to.
go to the one on like 42nd somewhere.
Yeah, that's the one I went to. I went with them to
Yeah.
that karaoke. It was
That was the spot that all the Best Buy people used to go to.
Chapman. I went with Chapman and Charles and a couple other people. But I remember the rock band. We had a rock band in the game of night. They had a rock band song, and I sang the Killers song for the rock band group. For school.
Yo, what's going on with the rock band, Guitar Heroes? Why they have not come out with a new gen game? Like, I would buy this.
I think licensing has been harder to
For
acquire.
rock bands?
Yeah.
Yeah, that game fucking died out. Nobody was buying that shit no more.
Well, it was Guitar Hero at least.
Guitar Hero died out too. Guitar Hero was like, they were trying to make like they even went as far as to make like country, just tracks and certain genre tracks, and they weren't selling. They gave up, so they scrapped it.
I like Guitar Hero because they let you play at your level. Like Rock Band, they try to force you to play higher levels. Like bro, I don't want to use all the fretboards. I want to use the fretboards that I'm comfortable using. Like, don't try to make me use my pinky and swap my finger around to touch these other buttons and shit.
Ooh, excuse me.
Freebird was my shit, bro. Freebird.
Oh
was
my god,
my track.
Bro, Freebird. I remember playing that shit. I remember me and Fee were hanging out at his place, and we were like, we're gonna unlock everything in Guitar Hero. So we sat there going turn after turn, and Freebird unlocked on Fee's turn. And Fee was sitting there playing. It was like 2 a.m. And Fee was like, "This hurts so much."
It's a 10-minute song, bro.
Yo,
like 10 minutes.
It's a lot of strumming too.
Yeah, even on like a regular mode, it's a lot of fretting and strumming. It's like holy shit.
That shit makes you sweat, bro. I have the VR, the Oculus, and I play the fucking Beat Saber. Dude, you sweating after every song, sweating.
Man,
Yeah, I did the Beat Saber at your place.
shit, it makes you want to play Guitar Hero now, man. Y'all, thanks, guys.
I
I want
used
to
to
play
be able to
Guitar Hero.
play the Offspring song that I think it was on Guitar Hero 2.
They
I used to
have
play
the
that.
best songs.
Yo,
My,
I used to be able to play that without looking.
my favorite Guitar Hero was Guitar Hero 3.
That's how much I played that shit. I was just like that one song. I was just like, it's my favorite song on the track. I learned how to play without looking. I was like, yo, it's fucking beast.
My song Guitar Hero 3 to play was The Poisons, Talk Dirty to Me. And I love The Killers when we were young. Ooh, that was my shit to play on that shit, man.
Yeah, they're talking about Guitar Hero 8 coming out soon. They said it's a possibility, but not.
They
said
better
don't keep
not
your
do what
hopes
they
up.
tried to do last time, like have you
The
use a
Band
real
Hero?
guitar, use a real guitar to play the game and shit.
Wasn't
That's
that Rock
not
Band?
stupid. Then that was Rock Band trying to do that
Rock Band
shit,
was like, yeah, learn how
trying
to
to
play an
use a
actual
real
guitar.
an actual guitar to play. Like, nah, bro.
I mean, that was good marketing because people, playing these, fake guitars. Like, why not learn how to play a real guitar? But
Yeah, because
see how that turned out.
it's not easy. It's
I
easy to
bought
play the controller. The
I
real
Yeah,
bought
guitar is harder.
I bought Rock Band. I think the first or the second one. It came with everything. It came with the drums. It came with the fucking guitar. It came with the microphone. I think a
yeah,
second guitar
exactly.
as
It's
a
no
bass.
colors on a real guitar,
Yeah,
and it hurts. Those
Yeah,
strings are not soft.
you gotta strum it. You gotta strum that shit.
You
Them fucking strings are.
shit. You got calluses on your fingers and
Yeah,
shit, bro. My my
you gotta
sister used
press
to
those
play
shit
guitar.
down, man.
I ain't got a front, man. The fucking the drums were really hard. That shit was not easy.
The drums are fun though. I used to really enjoy the drums, and then they had that freaking the hi hat attachments, and I was just like, okay, now this is like a little over the top, but I get it.
Yeah,
I got blisters on my fingers.
yeah, that shit was fun though. I ain't gonna hold you, man. That was good times. Like you play that shit for so long, and when you stop playing and you look at the ceiling, the shit is like wavy. For me,
Mm-hmm.
I used to hate that shit. I was like, oh
Like
my god,
stuff
what the
is
fuck is
shit
wrong?
like shit is moving. Like normally shit that's stationary, you see it is moving. Like that used
Yo,
to happen to
what
me,
the
bro. After I finished playing for a while, like I'm like, yo, is that shit moving? Like what the heck? Like
I'm
it
sure
was
that game was
weird.
not good for your eyes. That shit was not, because that shit was like fast response time. It was crazy.
I used to
Even you
hate
see
the
the
kid that
guys
used
on
to strum.
YouTube.
Sorry, go ahead,
What
finish
happened?
this thing.
No, I was
Nah, I was
saying like
going.
that. I see the guys on Twitch, and the guys like doing like the hardest difficulty, not missing a fucking beat. I'm like, damn, that shit must take a lot of fucking practice.
Yeah, that's the kid I hate. The kid, he used to come in Best Buy. He played Guitar Hero in the hardest difficulty, and they
Oh,
wouldn't even be
word? He
looking
was
at.
in.
Yeah, he wouldn't even be looking at the fucking shit. He just there standing playing and shit, just talking to people. I'm like, yo, get the fuck out of here, kid. Get mad and shit.
I
Cause I
used to go to
know.
the Toys R Us in Times Square to play Guitar Hero.
See, look, even Dan said he remember that guy. He said he played it backward. Yup.
Yep.
That little asshole kid used to come and show off his the Guitar Hero skills and shit. Yo.
Yeah, I played myself, yo. And to give you context on why I played myself, I went ahead and fucking bought GTA again.
Well, what?
I bought GTA again.
5?
Yeah, because it came out. So this game has been getting me ever since the 360. I bought it for the 360. I bought it for the Xbox One. Then I got it. It was a free upgrade for the new Xboxes, but now they got the new upgraded graphics, whatever, 60 frames. Yeah, it did $10. You can't fucking beat it. On PlayStation, it's free.
Oh, they see y'all coming, boy.
Yeah,
Activision
man.
see y'all coming.
I love the. I mean, I only got the. I didn't get the story. I just got the GTA Online, and that game is so much fun at 60 frames. That game, I don't know how we freaking played that shit at 30 frames. That shit was choppy. This was like butter. It's butter smooth. I just wish that we had the mods on the consoles because the mods is super hilarious. Nah, man, I paid $10, man. On Xbox, I paid $10.
Pardon my
Xbox it was
country
10
rapper.
bucks. It was like on sale. It said $20 and it said 50% off. 10. I was like, damn. For online, yeah. The game
I ain't, dro-
itself, the GTA game was I think 20. The game was 20, then the online was 10.
I ain't dropping another red cent on that game. They better come out with that Grand Theft Auto 6.
Yeah, yeah, no, but it's fun though. I'm sure it will drop on Game Pass for free. But it's more doable to play with. It's more doable with the better frames. Yeah, I was playing yesterday for a little bit, and I was like, "This is nice." Let's see, yeah, it's not as bad as Skyrim. The Skyrim is just, I don't know, man. They use the same engine on every game. It'd be the
All I know
same
is
engine, like,
Xbox better fix this hard drive shit, yo, because I'm tired of transferring fucking my hard drive from storage to the in storage system and shit.
what you mean? What you talking about? Like,
Because they
you,
said Xbox, they said that the external hard drive is not fast enough for you to play your game off of it. So you gotta move it from the external storage to the internal storage, and then you gotta
oh,
swap the
okay.
game out. And that's it's highly annoying.
Yeah, because the smart delivery or that easy resume shit they have, that feature, it doesn't work on the hard drives. You either have to get the one that Xbox sells for like $200 to get that feature
Bro,
externally.
that's ridiculous. That's okay. Let me update the hard drive. I'm like, really? You want this much money? Yo, kiss my ass. That's another system, bro.
It is. It's just $200, bro, and that
Yo,
shit
kiss
that
my
shit
fucking
never goes on
ass.
sale. That shit never goes on sale. Yeah, those
I'm like, yeah, y'all straight
Scalebound.
bugging, bro. It's only 2 terabyte. You can fucking get an 8 terabyte shit now for that amount of money. They fucking asking for this shit, yo.
Yeah, it's just the load times are much cleaner with one that's external or internal or the one that's proprietary. Yeah, and that shit runs up quick, yo. Cause not for GTA Online, just the online game is 80 gigs. That's wild. Call of Duty keeps growing.
Bro, I put 2K22. That shit alone is like 100 and something gigs. So I'm like, bro, what the hell? Why is all these gigs so high? You're like, holy shit, man.
Let's just play Destiny. Call it a day.
Huh?
Destiny's up too. Destiny's up
Yeah,
there too. It's like a
yeah,
hundred
that gigs
something
is up there
gigs.
too.
He's checking his computer right now. He likes he his facts. He wants his facts.
I
You
do
just
want
checked
facts.
it.
Check it right now.
Well, I don't know if the PC version is gonna be the same as Xbox.
I'll be more.
Yeah, yours might be like 200 gigs.
Let's see. Where is? This will be under my Steam, right? Steam.
Yeah, Xbox always did that proprietary shit. Yeah, they did it with the fucking Xbox 360 with that top piece. I played myself and I copped the either the 20 gig or the 120.
Nah, that's a
Then they
lie.
made then they made with the Xbox One they made it a norm to plug a regular hard drive in. But then they made your hard drive run OD hot, and then the fucking external hard drive would just die after like 3 months. So about three. Yeah, listen, I'm an Xbox boy, man. I love my Xbox. I got the PS5, and I have not played it since I beat Miles Morales, which I could have got on the P4. No, actually, I'm lying. I have the Ratchet and Clank, which is a really good fucking game. I would definitely recommend.
Why isn't it?
Oh, should we
You ever seen
next week we got Moon Knight, right?
huh?
Next week, right? We have Moon Knight next week or the
The
following week.
30th. Yeah, the 30th.
Oh, so that's 2 weeks from now. Okay,
Properties.
I only know that
that should
because I was just on Disney Plus when they advertised it.
yo, shout out to Disney Plus for enabling TVMA on their platform.
Oh yeah, they made you confirm that you want to watch mature shit, so they can't.
Oh,
So now you can't blame
80
them
gigs.
that.
80. Oh, so it's less on PC. Yeah, man. I was hoping that they was gonna censor, but they didn't censor anything.
Nah, man.
I don't know if they're gonna drop 3 episodes, man, because it's only six. There's
Oh,
only
that
six
shit. We're gonna
episodes, and they dropped.
like Disney. If you're gonna own the world, you can't make everything kid shit, yo. You got some adult shit too. Smart to separate the two now.
The what's gonna be whack is they announced a reboot of the Disney Plus version of Daredevil, and it's gonna be so whack because you can't binge this shit like every other Daredevil. What else?
I hate nothing. That's everybody doing that shit now. No binging because HBO Max is showing the shit episode by episode.
Joke's on them. I'll wait for the season to finish.
Fact.
What else? They had they released the trailer to Miss Marvel. A lot of people are giving this show hate.
Wow.
I don't care. I don't care
Because
about
she
her
didn't get her
powers.
powers by neurogenesis.
No, she doesn't have the powers that she doesn't do that ambiguous shit. Her powers are like Green Lantern. That she doesn't stretch.
Oh boy, Disney fucking.
I mean, I knew they added a couple of powers. I didn't know they took away the whole stretching, growing shit.
I think
I think they did it because for the
Reed
Fantastic Four.
Richards. Yeah, it makes sense. They don't want to have two stretchy motherfuckers. Even though
the
her
universe already has it.
Yep, they made it like the original Miss Marvel, which they have the original Miss Marvel, so it made no sense anyway.
yeah, so it looks fine. It looks like the audience is targeting the younger crowd. It feels like turning red all over again. I don't mind. I watch it. It's cool. I just hope that there's like real stakes because if you're talking about saving the world, I'm like, okay, there's a lot of people saving the world, but yet there's no other characters only but that one.
My thing is, how is she? So I guess the gauntlet she gets allows her to travel through time, and through multiverse.
No. She just she's not a she doesn't travel through the multiverse. That's American Chavez.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, American Chavez is the one that jumps.
Miss Marvel's the with Middle Eastern girl.
Yeah. Yeah, America Chavez. I follow her on TikTok, man. She's mad cute. She's OD cute. She has a lot of charisma. Hopefully she does well. I mean, her character is pretty a big deal. Yeah. I mean, I didn't mind the trailer. It was cool. I had fun with it. I'll watch it. I'm not really like it's not like oh my god I'm watching Miss Marvel. She was not really like a character I cared about anyway. She's relatively new when it comes down to like Marvel characters. She's not even. I don't think that character is more than 15 years old. Not even. It's probably less than that. She's super new.
These Marvel series got to step their game up, baby.
Yeah, I mean Moon Knight looks very promising. So the director said that this, which I hate when they do this because it kind of like sets the expectations. Where it's like, oh, Moon Knight has no connection to the MCU. It's connected to the MCU, but it's not connected As far as you're not gonna hear any references, which is cool, but you didn't have to say nothing.
No, they got. Well, I mean, I can understand why they're saying it because there's a lot of mofos that's gonna catch a heart. They're gonna be mad about it. Like if they watch it, and then oh, I watched the United. They ain't saying not one thing about anything that happened in the Marvel universe and blah blah blah. So I guess I get why they gotta announce these shits now, yo. Because you got people who just complain about the stupidest shit. They'll make a whole big stink about it not making a reference. So now that they know they don't have no reference to it going into it, they can't make that complaint at the end of the series. You know what I mean? At the end of the season.
Yeah, because you resetting the expectations. Like, all right, there's just to let you know this. You're not gonna see any cameos. You're not gonna see any references. So so the hype doesn't. You don't get overhyped.
Yeah.
It makes sense. And I don't care because Moon Knight is not really like his plethora of like people, like who he really deals with, hasn't been introduced in the MCU yet.
I mean, I'll
Like,
be honest with you. They could introduce anything in Moon Knight, and I won't even know what's canon or not because I don't I know nothing about the character.
Yeah, do I?
They could bring a cat out in a top hat and talk about, oh, he's the most powerful villain in Moon Knight, and then I'm like, okay.
the only person that we got introduced that is somewhat in that realm of Moon Knight is fucking is Black Knight, which we don't see the Black Knight, we just see the character of
Yeah, you
grabbing
know
the ebony
more about
blade.
it than me, bro. I don't even know who Black Knight is. So
Oh, that's the guy that Jon Snow, the character Dane
oh,
Whitman.
okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, all that shit was lost on me. The Eternal shit, all that shit. I'm like, I don't know. I know they weren't robots. That's the only thing that threw me off because I know they weren't robots. I know they're like the earlier breeds of like gods and stuff like that. So they weren't supposed to be like robots or some shit like that. It was stupid when they did all that stuff. But other than that, like each Eternal character, what they were, they could have been anything. I wouldn't have known besides robots. Like robots was the dumbest shit for them to make them. Because everybody know they're not robots. They're people. They're human beings. That's what Thanos came from. That's his people. That's his race from Titan.
Yeah, they were. I mean, they were engineered by the Celestials, but they were not engineered to be robots. There was like test tube babies. There was experiments gone wrong. Yeah, man. So I mean, I'm looking forward to it. I mean, I'll see it. It's dropping in July, I think. So that's not too far. So we get Moon Knight. We get Moon Knight. That's gonna go on for 6 weeks. Then I think we get a week break. Then we get Doctor Strange. So that's gonna be a lot of content for you guys when we do our spoiler reactions and all that shit. Yo, it's funny enough. June Miss Marvel. All right, that makes sense. Um, Zack Snyder, he fucking. I guess so. What's happening with the whole restore the Snyderverse shit? There's rumblings that's happening that Henry Cavill is back as Superman in either Black Adam or in the Flash movie. The Flash movie is started doing some reshoots. That's why it got delayed, and supposedly they're adding Superman to that cast. So we're gonna start getting our characters back on a big screen. So Zack Snyder decided, hey, listen, WB said I couldn't use Green Lantern because mind you, he filmed the whole Green Lantern scene. The end of that movie wasn't supposed to be Martian Manhunter. It was supposed to be Green Lantern and Kilowog as the visitors, and it had to change it. WB said, "Chill out." So Zack Snyder decided to release the image of Wayne T. Carr, which is pretty much the actor who is playing what you call it Green Lantern. Let me see. Do I have it here? I don't think this is it. Let me see. Where the fuck is it? Where the fuck did it go? Oh,
It's like you just had it.
it was here and it's gone. Like they don't want me to they don't want me to share my my screen. Oh, they fucking StreamYards. What the fuck y'all doing, StreamYards? All right, I got another way to do it.
You had it right the first way.
Did you see it
Yeah.
when I showed it?
No. I was just telling him that he had that Dan had the spelling of the last name right the first time.
All right, I think I think I got it, but I think I've lost you guys. Oh no, you guys are here. All right, sorry about the wait, guys. There we go. So that's the full render. That's the full CG suit. Mind you, he filmed this shit in his fucking garage. And WB was like, "Nope, we have plans for John Stewart, and we don't want him, and he's not our Green Lantern." So they had to scrap it. But he had a whole scene. So normally, how Zack Snyder normally does, he releases the photo, then later on he released the actual footage of the whole encounter. So he said, not red. Homie's nodding off.
Nah, I'm on my phone.
Yeah, man, nah, dude. I wouldn't be surprised if I fucking started nodding off as well, because
Not
I
at all.
am
Oh,
fucking
no, I'm
deep.
on my phone.
Nah, Dan brought it up in the
Oh,
comments.
Yeah, Don used to fucking be some shit. He played Destiny. All of a sudden, his character would start moving weird. I hear him
Yo,
snoring.
that
Like, yo,
shit.
Don. And he'd be like, yo, dude, I was just looking at the sky. This looks so cool. Like, yo, okay.
that's
Yo,
the biggest good way that somebody's sleeping when the gun is up, pointed at the sky. It's like for some reason your thumb on the back, you make the gun point up in the sky, and your guy spinning around in a circle.
That's funny. Yeah, man. So hopefully, man, we get some news, man. Hopefully we get some Henry Cavill. Not for nothing. Thinking about it, I kind of want to watch Man of Steel tonight or tomorrow. Make it
I
a
mean, hopefully they get rid of this bitch from Aquaman.
Mira. Yeah, I was looking
You
at
hit
ways that
that
we
big
can
hard.
I was thinking about ways that we can possibly like do like a watch session and to see
Shusha?
if we can do the StreamYards and watch a movie together, but with copyright. I think a Screener does it, but I'm not sure if Screener does Man of Steel. They confirm she was staying. Yeah, she's in the movie, bro.
Yeah, she's in the movie,
She
but that's why I'm not gonna go see it in theaters. I don't support bitches that lie on their husbands to make them look like wife beaters when they're not. So I'm not gonna go see it in theaters.
what they were married?
Huh?
They were married?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh, yeah, she definitely ruined the career. I love what's his Matt Mendelson. I'm not understanding. I'm saying is Mad Middleton, right?
Mads Nicholson or something.
Mad
I
Nicholson,
know what
right?
you're talking about. Yeah.
He's a dope ass actor, but watching the trailer to the new Fantastic Beast threw me off because
It
I'm
was
like,
weird. Yeah. I know what you're talking
yeah,
about. I saw the trailer. It was
and I'm like,
weird.
damn, bro, it sucks that it was only one movie left, and they couldn't let Johnny Depp just continue, and that's what happens with these allegations. Look what's happening with fucking Cuomo. He got all the fucking charges got dropped. There was no evidence, but yeah, he still had to
Nothing.
drop. He had to
Nothing.
leave his post. So now he's recampaigning to come back, and not for nothing. I don't want to talk about political shit, but I'll fucking vote for him again. He kept the city safe. So I mean, for me personally, I know a lot of people don't like him,
I mean, I vote for him again if he legalized guns, yo.
and
Let me be able to own a piece,
and
man.
and his brother lost. Yeah, and the moment the charger got dropped, his brother decided to sue CNN because he
Yo,
got
for
wrongfully.
125 million, his brother's about to get paid. I
Yeah,
don't know what they was
dude.
thinking because he's a lawyer. Like Chris Cuomo's a lawyer, so I don't even know what the hell they were thinking when they did that shit, yo. Like he knows the law, bro. Like you think
Just
he
because,
wasn't gonna hit y'all with a wrongful termination suit?
just because he didn't want to speak on his brother on air because it was allegations, and all for him for the allegations to be dropped.
But not
He's
only
like,
that, but he was helping his brother in private. It wasn't like he was helping his brother in private with the like with how to like with legal strategies on how to like deal with the
yeah,
situation he was doing.
legal
And that's his
advice.
brother. Why would he not help his brother out? Like he was like, oh, he people at the time when before it didn't come out that Cuomo was innocent. They were like, oh, how
Yeah,
can he be like over there siding with him? He abused all these women. I'm like, bro, that's his brother. What the fuck y'all talking about, yo? And there's
yeah,
no proof that he abused Andrew Cuomo abused anybody. So people were just jumping off the guns for no reason, bro.
yeah.
That's
And
why I don't
listen,
believe in. That's why I don't believe in hashtag believer. Like I wanna believe you, ladies, but there's so many liars out there that it's hard to just say just take your word for it. I'm sorry.
and you know what? And I'm not gonna sit here and say like there was probably nobody that felt uncomfortable with how he acted. We're not saying sitting here calling y'all liars, but we just think that if I don't know, it just seemed weird. Like it's I feel like there should be more evidence before you know crucify someone. You know what I'm saying? Like he lost everything. He was it was fucked up, bro. And there's a lot of people there's a lot of victims out there that is losing. You know what I mean? Like, y'all fucking up for the real
Yeah,
victims.
that's what I said. These people, they're messing it up for the real victims who the movement was supposed to be for in the first place. Like, and there was another person that this chick tried to throw under the truck, and it wasn't even like a oh, what's that Indian comedian name? Um,
Modern Warrior.
Aziz
Aziz
Asnani.
Ansari.
Yeah,
Aziz
some
Ansari.
chick
Yeah.
tried to throw him under the bus saying that he made me feel uncomfortable during a date or whatever like that. Blah 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 blah. Like when she told the story, people was like, "Bitch, you just had a bad date. What are you talking about? That's not a that's not a Me Too movement, yo. Like, it's
Yeah, there
like
was
yo,
a
like people just started going hat like yo. Like they coming out the woodwork, yo. You look at them sideways. They're like, "Oh, he harassed me. He did this. He did that." Like, no, the Me Too movement is about people who've been abused, who have like stuff happen to them for them to speak up. This is their time, but like everybody took it as their own thing and like fucked the
you're
whole
weaponizing
movement
it.
up. Yeah, they messed the whole movement
You're
up. So now,
weaponizing
now,
it.
now, nobody wants to believe anybody. Cause now we want proof. Now we want proof because there's too many lies out there, yo.
No, this generation is so soft, yo. Even like the motherfuckers talking about let's abolish daylight savings time. Like it's so much of a hassle to turn back the clock. I'm like, who has to turn back the clock? Everything is
Most
digital
countries
now.
don't do it anyway, so it's like it makes sense to do it, but
But my thing is,
I think Arizona's the only one
why
that
don't you
doesn't
get rid of
participate.
the daylight saving
Puerto
time is the
Rico
new
doesn't do it.
time. When we go backwards, that's the real time. So why are we getting rid of the real time and moving forward with the new time? You understand what I'm saying? It's weird.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was just thinking about that. I was just like, yo, if you're looking at a sundial, that shit don't change.
No.
that shit's gonna. that shit don't go back an hour.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that comment he just made, that was like a 9 on the tenth scale. He was like, "You see the sundial? That shit don't change."
But it's true. Like
Yeah,
how you gonna set a sundown back an hour? Let me got
exactly. That makes mad sense. That makes mad sense. Hey, listen,
and
I
then
don't give
and
a
then the
fuck,
new
man.
time is like they pushing it forward with the new time. So now everything is gonna be an hour ahead. Starting next year, everything's gonna be an hour ahead. Like forever. Like what?
Did you guys see the commercial that they made on his behalf? Yeah, Verizon is the one that's pushing these these commercials out because it's not even like an endorsement. It's just talking about him, like a fan. It's talking about Chris Cuomo, not Chris Cuomo,
Andrew Cuomo.
Andrew. Yeah, it was very like it seemed very just it didn't feel legit. Also, Ali and James time.
It's not legally changing time. It's just changing the fact that we go forward or back an hour. I mean, it's probably being set to match the age of sundial. Like,
Yeah, they
that's the
try.
real fucking time.
Going back into the whole like cancel shit. So there's like a TikTok drama that's happening right now, where it's this Native American. I forgot his name. I know he goes by the name Modern Warrior, and he's the one that kind of goes around and talks about. He always starts his videos like "Hey colonizer" kind of shit, and supposedly he started dating some white chick
Oh boy.
and smashed.
Oh boy.
He smashed, and later on, it's his TikTok. He's in a video with another shorty, and she goes
Uh-huh.
online saying that that he had sex with her without a condom, without her knowledge, da da da. Like pretty much saying that like she
He
didn't give him
raped her.
consent. They didn't give him consent. I'm like, bro, are you fucking kidding me? You
Bro,
got cheated
I
on.
you know what it is? I feel
You got
like they need to
cheated
make a
on.
law. They need to make a law against false rape accusations, bro. Like,
I thought they did that. I thought you could get like
no,
charged
no.
hard body for false rape accusations now.
I feel like, well, if they did, I didn't hear about it. Well, hopefully they did, because these bitches need to start doing time, yo. Like this stuff they say, and that ruins a man's life. Like, even when it's not true, it still lingers with them, because it still it follows them around. Like, that's some shit that you just don't toss out like that, yo. Like,
Yeah, no, 100%. That shit is wild. What people are saying these accusations and I'm like, yo, bro, like yeah, he may be a fucking a shitty human being for cheating on you, but that doesn't mean he's a rapist or he fucking did some shit without your consent. Like you both agreed on fucking. You know what I mean? Like if you fucking and you there and it's consent, then it's not rape. I don't know, man. It's just it's a weird situation because I'm not there in that relationship. I'm just going based on what I see on the internet, on the videos, and it sounds crazy. Like it was almost like an assassination on his character. And mind you, I don't really fuck with him like that. I think there's a lot of times he be saying some wild racist shit, like people calling people "hey colonizer" when if he's talking to someone, he just judging you by your skin color. Like if someone goes, "I don't like what you're saying," he'd be like, "Well, hey colonizer." Like the dude's Polish. The Polish people didn't colonize nobody. They got conquered.
it's English, yeah.
And so it's like
Uh,
you can't just because someone's white, just because someone is white, they're fucking colonizer. No, man, there's people that got conquered as well. Like so, it kind of like it's like a blanket statement, which I don't really agree with. But other than that, like, but when it comes down to that rape shit, I think that shit is wild crazy, and I think there should be like some real like, um, I don't know, like
Yeah, that shit was
if you
funny.
yeah, it was funny when Shuri said it, but then it's funny that everybody started using it after that. So everybody just started saying it to white people when they see it. Like, colonizer, hey colonizer.
it makes sense because I think the Ross, I think he was like Italian or some shit like that. So I don't know. It's weird, man.
I mean, the Italian wasn't colonized. They were working for the Spanish. Then Spanish was doing it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
They were working.
The Spain, yeah, Spain wild out, bro.
Spain and
They
England
brought
was the ones wilding out. They're
Hmm.
going
they
crazy.
they started the slave trade and between Spaniards and African Americans and Tainos and all that shit, they mixed and matched and made babies and they made us Caribbean people. So
We are
when a
mutts.
when a Caribbean goes, I'm not black, it's like you shitting on your whole ancestry. It's like, what the fuck you mean? Like we all like
Like, you
all our
sure about
ancestors.
that? You might want to
We,
check.
we might have genes. We might look light skinned because we're probably through DNA. You know, we have more Spaniard, but at
Uh,
the end of the day, like we're a mix of everything. Nothing is we're much like you said. We're a product of love and rape because people did find love in those bad situations.
Yeah.
Caribbeans, yeah, we all mutts. That's why I always think like when people say when Dominicans be like, "Yo, fuck Haiti," like, "Yo, bro, yeah, a descendants of the people from Haiti." Like
Mm-hmm.
The Haitians are the Africans that were left in the island.
That's dark.
Dead ass. That's what it's the fucking truth, which is crazy.
Yeah. Then they had to fight for the independence from the Spaniards. Yep. The French and the Spaniards.
He said, "Not really." The Dominicans gonna be like, "No, no, 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 we're not gonna talk this shit." No, man.
I mean, oh,
Yeah,
sorry, caught a
yeah,
sugar.
we all descendants of that fucking trade. Uh, what else is out there, bro? What else we could fucking talk about? That's word exchanges. What else
Tacos.
happened this week? Tacos. You had tacos today?
No, I just randomly say that.
Okay.
I think Kanye West should kick Pete
He said
Davidson's ass.
DR had his own Africans. Dude, the island in general, like yeah, I'm saying Haiti because you guys there's a border there, but like the island as a whole is an island. Like there was no borders when the slave ships came in. That border came in after. Yo, tacos, that's my shit. When I ate meat, that was my shit.
Delicioso.
I'm not clever giving me. Yeah, that's a no for me, man.
Don't do it. Don't do it, bro. Don't do it. I wouldn't suggest it. When I think Chris asked me the other day, he goes, "Yo, like if you become like like a vegetarian, are you gonna be the type of person that's always gonna say I'm a vegetarian or have the shit on my profile?" I'm like, no, because I wouldn't recommend this to nobody.
Yo, remember how Don was so disgusted at Ichiro when that vegetarian popped up? That vegetarian,
He was like,
he was so upset.
You have anything vegetarian? He was like, the noodles.
I would never get that guy,
He's a
bro.
plain noodles. That's it.
I fucking hate that when people say like, when you go ahead and fucking adopt a fucking dog, they're like, well, he's a rescue dog. I'll tend to say that this dog rescued me. I'm like, that shit irritates me. Just say you have a fucking dog. You don't have to say you fucking have a
He's
rescue.
a rescue dog. Just because you adopted it from the pound, it's a rescue dog.
Just because you didn't have the
dog?
guap to buy it off a litter.
It's a racist dog.
All, listen.
I feel like I have to mention that.
No,
Listen,
if we're gonna talk about facts, bro, if we're gonna talk about real facts, all dogs are racist. All dogs are racist because they're colorblind. They're colorblind.
Dogs don't like people in general, bro. They don't like people in general. Like,
my dog loves me.
yeah, because it knows you, it tolerates you. It won't tolerate another person that much. Like
Every dog that I've had, or every dog that I know that someone has, their dogs always been super racist. They always bark at black people. Always.
Bro, so I brought Toby to the office one day, right? And he's a little territorial. So once he gets comfortable, once he sees like I'm sitting down or my sister's sitting down somewhere, he's like, okay, this is our spot. So Fresh walks up, he starts growling, but he doesn't really do anything, right? Fresh, gives him a pet. Ed walks over, he starts growling at him. Ed's like, shut up, and starts petting him, right? Hyro walks in. Hyro is he's Haitian, right? No.
I have no idea. But
he's a dark motherfucker. But he walks in. Toby jumps off the chair and runs after him. We're like, yo, like
Super
racist
racist.
ass dog.
And that was the last time the
Listen,
dog was allowed to work.
yo, people don't understand. Like dogs are fucking
It's like,
colorblind.
yeah.
So when something is colorblind and something that's already dark to something that's colorblind, will look like it will just look even darker. So they're like, what the fuck is that? Like it's fucked up.
Nah,
Like dogs are fucking racist,
Nah,
bro.
it's not. It's just
Let's
people.
see.
People poorly train their fucking dogs. That's what it is. They don't socialize their dogs, and that's why their dogs end up being dicks.
I want to see
And then like
something
they'll say,
here.
"Oh, he's so cool to pet." Yeah, for you, bitch, because you feed him.
So
If they train their dogs and socialize their dogs, there'll be a lot less dogs barking at people, dogs trying to attack other people, but they don't socialize their dogs. They sit there they sit there, lock their dog up in the fucking house all day while they go out to work and then go party in the club and then shit. And then the one time they let their dog out the fucking house, the dog is going ape shit. Cause it's trying like freedom. And it starts barking and attacking people like
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's hard to raise fucking kids, let alone a fucking dog. So no for me. I would have no pets in this.
yeah, and then they trick people like these pounds of shelters. They're like, oh, adopt a dog. Don't buy a dog don't buy a puppy. Adopt a dog. Adopt a dog. Don't buy a puppy.
So
But if you're a new dog owner and you go over here,
Yeah, Fresh has a point. Yo, it's fucking it's fucking science, bro.
if you're a new dog owner and you're going over here to like adopt a freaking dog that's probably been through some rough shit because it's been locked in a cage and other shit with other dogs and shit all night, and they giving you the brand new owner this fucking crazy out of his mind dog for you to deal with now, and it's over there barking at everybody and attacking. That's why so much dog shit happen, you know. They keep telling you to get these little rescue dogs when you're a brand new dog owner. No, you should find a breed that is suitable to your lifestyle and then get that dog. Don't get no fucking dog from the pound if you're not experienced dog owner. I'm just saying that because I'm tired of people with these not knowing how to fucking raise a dog and then they're adopting a dog and then this dog is acting like a dick to everybody else in the streets.
yep.
Yeah, you might get a dog that has PTSD off that pound.
Yeah.
Or previous owners or previous experience. So dogs can actually see color. Is the spectrum that ranges. So they're really bad at seeing like blues and yellows and greens. So it's like if in your dog's eye, red appears as dark brownish gray or black. Yellow, orange, and green look yellowish, but blue they see really well, and purples look the same as a blue.
And what does brown papa pass?
Hmm?
What does brown papa? We papas is like red to them too. The brown.
They might pop up, which is probably why they freaked out.
Before you went ahead and Google that shit, you know what that shit sounds like to me? Colorblind.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Colorblind.
They are colorblind, but a lot of misconception about colorblind is that for especially for dogs, is they only see black and white, but they can see color just to a certain spectrum.
Yeah, I didn't think that. I'm that's me assuming that people think that colorblind is not just grays. Like I know the people that they just can't see certain colors correctly. They get the color correction, transition lenses to help them see colors and shit. Which I don't know.
Yeah, dog's vision is in the red-green color blindness spectrum.
Yeah, once we find out what color they see brown as, then we can kind of decide scientifically if being brown is a red flag for them.
Let's see.
I don't know, man.
You just gotta find out if your dog had a white owner before. If it had a white owner before, it might be racist.
I don't know who the owner, well, what nationality previous owner was, but I just know my sister wanted to also adopt Toby's brother, and the owner actually wanted Toby back. She was like, "Hell no." The
Nah,
original.
yeah, that Toby's the big one, right?
No, Toby's the little one.
Okay.
Said the dog
Yeah,
was part of the class. Yeah, it might have been, bro.
if you're adopting some dog from fucking Chattanooga, Tennessee, that shit's gonna be racist. I'm not quite sure why I said Chattanooga. Like, why do I know this county?
It's
Thoreau
all
County.
I went to the pound, all the dogs be barking.
All
I'm good.
racist, Joe. All fucking racist.
Nah, nigga, I'm good.
That's crazy.
I remember one time I went to the pound with my ex, my son's mother, and she was trying to adopt a dog. So this dude was showing her a Rottweiler. I'm like, I don't know why he's showing her this Rottweiler, because ain't no way she gonna control that Rottweiler. And I'm not fucking with a Rottweiler. Like, if that nigga trying to go have her, it's over for her, yo. Like, yo. So he's walking a Rottweiler, and then he's like, showing like, yeah, you see, he's friendly, he's calm. The Rottweiler jumped up and bit the nigga on the arm.
Oh shit!
I was like, oh. And he's like, nah, he's playing. He was just playing. It's nothing.
Yo, Rottweilers are the scariest dogs.
Blood just start coming from the guy's arm. I'm like, yo, my man, you bleeding. It's like, you sure that's not nothing? I'm like, nah, he bugging, yo. Don't even talk to this dude no more. He trying to get us to kill a dog, yo. Fuck out of here. Yo, Rottweiler bit that nigga mad hard. You saw when he lifted up the jaw, you saw like teeth marks and blood, man. I was like, yo, nah, I'm good. Talking about
that man's was like, he's like, please take him, otherwise I'm the one that has to kill him.
Hey,
I gotta euthanize him.
I'm pretty sure that Rottweiler got put out his misery, bro, because nobody was taking that shit. Like, a couple people saw him get bit.
They want that conscience.
A couple people who was there adopted
dog.
saw him got bit. Everybody was like, oh.
That poor dog.
I don't know how people like will have these big ass dogs in their crib. Like I just can't. Like
Hero's fucking huge.
Like I don't want no fucking shit being in my house with a bigger dick than me. Fuck out of here, bro.
That's your concern?
That's what's my fucking concern, bro. Like you have a fucking Great Dane in your crib, and motherfucker has a 12-inch dick.
They're not fucking donkeys, bro. Like what the fuck? The dog.
Nah, dude. Nah, bro. It's all valid points, bro.
Nah, you know it's a beautiful breed. If you're gonna get like a guard dog for like your home, a Cane Corso, man, them dogs is beautiful.
Yeah, so I don't know if I told the story here before. So my sister in New Jersey, she has a Samoyed. It's a big dog. It's based, looks like a husky, but all white. One day she was going out. She wasn't gonna be home, until late. Like she asked me if I could go dog sit. So I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll go dog sit. So I have the razor mask on, right? And I'm walking into the apartment, and he sees me. He freaks out and starts barking at me, but moving backwards fast. He jets. I told my sister the story, and she's like, "What the fuck? He's supposed to be guarding the house." Little chicken shit. I was like, yeah, but it was like once he smelled me, he got all excited.
I mean, you want someone to guard the house, you gotta get a freaking Mastiff, Cane Corso, German Shepherd,
a Great Dane, bro. A Great is the biggest dog.
Great Danes ain't guard dogs.
My
niggas is fragile. They fragile too. Their hips, like their hips.
What about Dobermans?
Dobermans are good too. Yup, those are great guard dogs. Rottweilers, they're good guard dogs. Those are dogs in your house you want guarding you. Every other dog is like they may guard you, or they may be like, yo, we out. No, I don't even know why you still here because I'm running. Dog might be running with you.
My mother has a blue nose pit bull.
And they're good guard dogs too. Pit bulls. Yep.
Not this one. Not
Nah.
No, this one only barks when he wants attention. Otherwise, he's like, "You gonna give me food or what?"
I mean,
Yeah, I'm allergic to
probably
dogs.
won't
So I
know till
really
one of y'all
can't
in
do
danger.
shit.
One of y'all in danger, he'll probably pop up, bite a dude on the arm or neck for you.
I don't
Nah,
know.
man.
He always
He
wants to
said,
make friends, but people are so intimidated because he's a pit bull.
That's
So,
I don't understand people get intimidated. That's so stupid.
man, he's adorable.
dude,
I mean,
do you
yes,
guys
I know
know
this.
that you know pit bulls are like illegal in Miami, right? Like you
A
can't
lot,
own a
yeah,
pit bull.
they're legal in a lot of places in the states. Yeah,
That's fucked
it's a
up.
That's
bad,
dumb.
which is
They
stupid
really got a
because
bad rap. They're really actually sweet dogs.
yeah, they're one of the most friendly breeds, and they're great family dogs. So it's just that they had shitty owners. Shitty owners had pit bulls that gave them bad names.
Huh?
But if you have one from a puppy and you grow them up in your home and you like, you don't have to socialize them; they'll be sociable themselves. As long as you're not abusing them, they're great. They're
Mm-hmm.
good.
Yeah, my mother got this one from another family. I don't know where they got, but the dog had it. His name is Popeye. He had issues. Like when we got him, he had mange, so she had to take him to the vet, get
Jesus
medication, and
Christ.
so yeah. So that's why we named him Popeye, because like one of his eyes is because of the mange is a little smaller than the other one. Um, so got him. His fur grew back. Nice coat and everything. But for some reason he was freaked out by the light on a phone. Like if you went like this in front of him on a screen, he would bounce, hide under the bed.
They abused them with something had to do with phone lights. That's the only way I
Yeah,
can think of it.
he did not like it. Doesn't bother him too much now, but yeah, he did not like that at first.
Damn.
Vote me for mayor. I'll legalize pit bulls in New York City. Everybody get a pit.
Everybody, you get a pit. You get a pit. You get a
You get a
pit.
pit. You get a pit. Pits for everybody.
Nah, for me, I would need to. I would need to get like one of those hypoallergenic dogs.
Oh,
And
you
shit.
get a poodle.
It's Toby.
You
Yeah,
got
Toby was
allergies?
cool.
You got
Yeah,
allergies?
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Get a poodle or a Bichon Frise.
My
They're
man
very
know
good.
about.
I used to
My
have a
man know
Bichon
all the
Frise.
breeds. My man know all the breeds, bro. The fuck?
Yeah,
They said
they're
a
good.
Bichon.
They don't shed, so they're good if you have if you have deal with allergies. They're good dogs to have.
He
Yeah,
They don't
said
shed.
Beano. Oh, he said Beano what?
Bichon
Bichon.
Frise.
Oh, Bichon.
Yeah, Bichon, I think. Frise.
Got it.
I'm gonna
Nah,
open up a puppy mill.
That was actually my first dog. It was a Bichon Frise.
that shit look
Yeah,
like
she
fucking
died.
Scrappy from Little fucking Lady in the Tramp. Right? It's like a Lady in the Tramp fucking dog.
It's
What,
it's a little,
Bichon?
it's a white
No, it's a
dog.
little white fluffy dog.
It's a white fluffy dog.
Oh, all right. I looked at the wrong dog. I can't get that shit. That shit you don't see those dogs. You don't see the fucking whites in the eyes, bro.
Bro,
You don't see the white.
it's how you trim it's how you trim the hair, bro.
Nah, man. He said
Yeah, I
Scrappy.
wish I had a puppy mill, bro. You know how much money I'll be making if I had a puppy mill right now? Them breeders get money, bro.
Corgis
Nah,
go
man.
for like $2-3 a pop.
Yeah, I wish I had a puppy mill. Shit.
Corgis?
Mm-hmm.
You want a
Them shits got
corgi?
Fat butt.
I would love a corgi. Corgis are adorable.
Yeah, fat butts.
If I get a dog, I would want a small dog because I've always had small dogs.
Well,
No,
you
that's
should
just-
you should do a French bull.
That's like every typical fucking
they
Puerto
have,
Rican
like,
man.
breeding
All Puerto
programs.
Rican men wear leather coats and walk around with small dogs and bad knees. So you
What
fall
about
right in that.
what about
shit.
a Boston Terrier?
Boston Terriers are nice.
My aunt had a Boston Terrier, and he was a pain in the ass. So I don't. That dog was so chatty. You bark at anything.
Yeah, I don't like that shit, bro. It's gonna go outside.
You can have a
That
big
go.
dog in the city. You just gotta make sure you have a spot to like where they could get exercise from, just so they won't be tearing
I
up
just
your
don't want
house.
a big dog. Like
Dude, just imagine a
I
big
like
ass
Hero,
dog.
but
You gotta pick up like the amount of
this
shit they
shit's
shit.
a huge.
It's
You
like
want
you
to take
picking up
Hero
a
out for a
human
walk?
shit.
Bro, even bigger than fucking human shit this dog takes. Like, what the fuck? I'm like, what the hell is she
It,
feeding you?
it makes me laugh
That's
whenever I
what you need
see
to shovel, bro. You don't even poop a scooper. You get the fucking shovel and just like
it. Yo,
I
it makes me
I
laugh.
gotta use the fucking bodega plastic bags to pick that shit up, not the little doggy bags.
I don't know if I'm just immature, but like every time when I see a dog shit, it makes me laugh when I see their legs tremble. Cause that's a real thing. That's a real emotion, bro. We all go through it, bro. That leg tremble. When you see the leg do this, you know they trying to push out a big one.
say, what are you telling the cops? I
Oh
don't
my
know.
god. That shit's so fucking hilarious, dude.
Yeah, it's the worst when you see
Yeah.
like when you're in your car and you're waiting at a light and the guy's walking the dog across the street. The dog decides to take a shit in the middle of the street, and
Oh, I'm leaving it. I'm not picking that shit up.
and you see them kind of drag him, and he just like in that shitting position, being dragged.
I'm not.
Like, I
Yeah,
gotta go right here.
if he shits in the middle of the street, I'm not picking that shit up. It's over. Let's keep
Or if it's
walking.
like diarrhea, shit, you like I ain't picking that up, bro. Get
If
some
it's
water.
diarrhea shit, that's definitely staying
Yeah, I
there.
said, yep. Because you're not
I'm
gonna be
not
able to
picking
pick
that
that
shit up.
up. It's gonna be liquidy. Freaking my first dog was my grandma's dog.
Ugh.
She
I just
she
called
was
the
a
shit out
Bichon
so
she
much.
was a Bichon Frise. She used to do this weird shit when we used to when we take her for a walk. She would do basically a handstand to pee. So both rear legs would go up in the air while she would pee, and then she would
Wow,
walk like that too while she was peeing.
that dog was
It was so
broken. That dog was broken, bro. He should have brought
I
that
mean,
shit
I
back.
don't know
Puerto
why.
Rico.
Most dogs would just lift like one leg, pee. This one was
those
just like, I'm doing a handstand and I'm fucking walking while peeing.
those dogs are
That's
known for doing tricks, so they could do like stuff like handstand and walking and all kinds of shit.
yeah. The
But it's
floors
like,
be the
well,
floors are
we
floors are
didn't train her
nasty,
to
bro.
do that.
That's why I make sure whenever people come over to the house, you take off your shoes. You walking, it's shit everywhere, bro. Shit, piss. Nah, man. The streets are dirty, especially the Bronx.
The
Nah,
Bronx is
nah,
very period.
she was a straight shooter. So she would just kind of like legs up, and it would just kind of shoot out away from her. But she would walk while she was doing it.
That's fucking weird, bro.
She's like, I gotta pee. Handstand. Let's keep walking. I got this. Let's keep walking.
That's fucking weird, dude. No, thank you. The dogs are fucking weird. Yeah, I saw somebody walk a cat once. I'm like, yo, what are you doing?
Yeah,
You
I've
don't
seen
walk
that.
cats.
I'm
They
probably
put a leash
a
on
Maine
it.
Coons. You can walk a Maine Coons.
Nah, this should look like an alley cat, bro.
Mhm.
It was the typical gray with the black stripes.
Yeah, my old cat when I was in high school, he was a tomcat. He was fucking big. He was like an alley cat. He was, bro. He fucking.
Yeah. My mother found a cat one time. She was a fucking feral cat. She was only friendly to my mother. That's it. And she was only friendly to me and my sisters when she wanted food.
Nah, don't
You
tell me.
could
Get the
tell.
fuck out of here. I ain't feeding you, bitch.
You could
Treat
tell.
me
You could
nice.
tell. You could tell if a shorty has an abusive relationship with a cat when they come to work and they got nothing but scratch marks on their arms.
Mm-hmm.
You got a cat. You got a bitchy cat back at home.
Yeah, I never understood that. Like, your cat is just fucking abusing your ears, taking that shit. Like, bitch,
Just snap the neck like
you
that.
want to be in the back of a milk carton somewhere, bitch? You better chill.
Walk the possum. Oh hell, fucking no. I see them possums. They be out here in the Bronx with the
Cats
fucking
are cute
raccoons
as
and
fuck.
shit.
Yeah, bro. I saw a possum here. I thought it was plain possum. It was actually just dead because it was there for like days. Unless it was just really good at playing possum.
He said, no, he's
Possum,
actually dead. As the
yo,
flies eating his body.
But
Yo, possums are no fucking joke. They fucking vicious.
I've seen a lot of skunks in my neighborhood. They're coming out. It's getting warmer. They're gonna come out.
Oh, today was crazy, man. 70 degrees, man. Belly buttons
Yo,
were out today.
chill, man.
Bellies were out today.
Cats are good, man. I love cats, yo. Stop defaming cats' names, man.
Nah, man, I can't have a cat. For one, I'm kind of allergic to cats. Two, I got too many collectibles. That motherfucker's gonna jump on the shelf and just start knocking shit over. Like, nah.
Now, if you gotta give them its own. They got their
Post.
cat stands. You gotta give them its post. If you give them its own post, they'll jump on that shit and stay off your shit. And put it near a window, so that way when they jump on it, they can look out the window and shit, and they have a view.
So another story about the cat. She used to like hanging out in the bathroom window, and one day she fell out.
Yeah,
We lived on the 4th floor.
yeah. That's why you got cozy windows, man. Yeah.
She just fell out there. She got, for some reason, she was playing with a plastic bag. She got into this fight with the plastic bag in the bathroom window, and she fell out. That bitch came right back upstairs.
That's crazy. I remember one time I looked out my window, I saw a cat on somebody's window ledge. I said, damn, I wonder how you gonna survive this, baby. The cat was on the window ledge stuck like, I was like, how the fuck did you even get there? How? Next thing you know, I had somebody called the fire department. Said, fire department gotta go save a damn cat on a window ledge.
That's crazy.
Bro, I'm like, how did you get there? Like, you know what floor? I live on the 15th floor, so I don't know how the hell that cat got there on that window ledge, yo. It was crazy.
Did you guys see the trailer to the new Puss in Boots movie?
Yeah, I saw it.
Yo, it's hilarious, bro. Like he's like, yo, I think you died. He goes, yeah, I'm good. I got lives left. And they started counting out all the times he died. And I'm like, oh shit. It's like you got one more life. I was like, oh shit. And it was a nice little spin to his how cats live in that universe. And the animation looks a little bit different too. It doesn't look like the typical Shrek animation. It looks a
Right.
little more cartoony.
Yeah, I was gonna say it looks a little more sketched. It still has
Yeah.
a kind of like that 3-dimensional feel, but more sketched finish.
No, I gotta check it out.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. I mean, it's Puss in Boots, bro. You can't go wrong with Puss in Boots. And Puss in Boots.
In boots. I remember when he first, he said, watch out, Shrek, you got a piece.
He said, "Red."
Nigga,
Yeah,
nigga
it's
Puss in
raining
Boots pull
all
out
day
the sword.
tomorrow. Yeah, it's raining all day tomorrow, bro. Sorry, man. Your day off is all rain.
Are they
Yeah, I'm
are they
calm.
getting Antonio Banderas to do his voice again, or?
Yeah, it's Antonio
Yeah.
Banderas. Sorry, Dan. I mean, you know how it is, man. God gives and God takes, man.
Yeah, better get Antonio Banderas. He ain't doing nothing else.
That's what's up.
Nah, I mean he was just in the Uncharted movie, but other than that, he ain't really doing nothing else.
I'm waiting for that to come out on like digital
Uncharted.
Uncharted because I know Batman comes out the 16th of April, which they might they might delay it if they're trying to push a billion.
I think Uncharted's getting like an unfair rap. Like people are not giving it shit just because it's not like who they envision Nathan Drake to be. I think they're not giving it a chance because, like I said, they're not my choices for Nathan Drake and Sully either. But the story wasn't that bad to me. I don't know.
Maybe if the movie wasn't called Uncharted, it'll be a great movie.
I mean, he wore like some of the Drake clothing. Like he wore the
National
white shirt
treasure.
with the vest, the gun vest. I think he wore another shirt that he wore. It was like red and white. So he
Yeah.
wore a couple of outfits that he wore in the video games. But
They could have named it anything else, and it would have been like, all right, cool. The fact that it's nostalgia, not nostalgia, but it's just people just are so attached to the game. They want it to be exactly like the game. You can't. You
I
can't be
just
exactly like the game. There's gonna be some differences. They gotta make one movie into like is it an Uncharted game will take you around 8 hours to play,
This
and
is
that's
why
with
not.
cutscenes.
This is why they should not do a God of War movie, because if they do, people just gonna nitpick the shit.
They
I
said
would love
Microsoft.
an Infamous movie. I've been saying it for the longest time.
I don't know, man. I don't know how that will play
That'd
out.
be an easy move for them to do, though. So I don't see why
It would
not.
be.
It's just electricity powers. That's it. That'd be an
Yeah,
easy move for
I
them
need,
to
I
do.
need to see my man's Cole on the screen. You know, he was a badass.
I gotta watch this shit. I think
I hope he
Halo comes
dies.
out. Halo comes out this month too.
I got a lot of things to watch on my vacation.
Yeah, Paramount Plus is gonna have
I
Halo.
heard they were gonna have like a bunch of. They were getting a lot of different reviews, like mixed reviews on it.
Oh yeah, it's a mixed bag.
So yeah.
I gotta hurry up and finish Vikings so I can watch 1883.
Oh yeah, that was good. Yo, there's a show. I wouldn't recommend you watching this, but I'm gonna talk about it. It's on HBO Max. The show is called Minx, Minx.
I just started promoting it. I was on HBO earlier today, and I started promoting the show.
If you want to see 82 fucking dicks
No, I'm good.
in 20 minutes, that's what you're gonna get.
No, I'm good. Thank you for warning me. Thank you for warning me that show is a pass. All right.
Yeah. It's funny, but then there's a part where they it's she's it's about a lady she's a writer, but she's like
In a whore.
she, she worked for the
I don't know. Shit. So.
Cosmopolitan, and she lost her job and she's trying to get a job elsewhere. The only people that wants to hire her is a porno magazine, and so she's like mad uptight, and they're like, "Yo, so what we should name this thing?" She's like, "I don't know, man. You just gotta think, man. It's like it has to be this picture. Just think of wet pussies. What would you call a wet pussy? That's what you should name it. It's funny, but there's a part where they looking for a male model, and they're looking for the perfect penis, and it's wieners everywhere, bro. Like they showed so many, and I don't know. I was like a deer caught in headlights, bro. I saw too many dicks today.
Yeah,
I saw
yeah,
too many
somebody's
dicks,
gonna
bro.
take this shit out of context.
I saw too
I
many,
just
man.
tuned in. What are we talking about?
What?
I saw too many. So yeah, it's called the Minx. It's with the dude from the New Girl.
Oh,
Forgot
Star
his
Party.
name.
Yeah, that was when it was making fun of Game
Glory
of
Hole
Thrones.
Adventures 5.
What's that guy? You guys ever watch New Girl?
No.
New Girl, yes.
No. Well, the main dude, the boyfriend to the shorty. The guy he played Peter. He voiced Peter B. Parker
hmm
in the Spider-Verse. Yeah, funny dude. But yeah, if you can get past the first episode, I think you should be fine.
I'm all the way good.
It's out of all the way.
I'm all the way good.
You know what? I should have said nothing and just let you watch it. You would have cursed me out the next episode. Or cursed me
Yeah,
out in the group chat.
I would have let finished the show. Once we got there, the show would have came off. Like, yeah,
I
I
didn't
don't
think,
think.
I didn't think that was gonna happen because a lot of the times, like when you watch a show, they don't really like go into like male full frontals, right? They don't really do that. This one was just like
We did.
they had no problem. Yeah. Yep. It was crazy, man.
Yeah,
It was an experience. So go ahead, guys. Watch
They'll
the
show
mix.
male genitals, but they'll never show female genitals on movies and shit.
What are you talking about? They always show. I mean, all right. So
Boobies.
yeah, I was about to.
That's not genitals.
It's not a genital. I was about to fall into that same trap right now.
I'm
Swing.
so
I
okay.
stopped myself. Yeah, I was about to do the same thing. Yeah, but boobies, but like, nope, that's not a genital.
Nope, it's not. But I still appreciate it.
I mean, yeah, but
I could say
Just
I
the
could say
same.
one thing. I can tell you one thing: there's not one pair of tits in that whole episode. There's only dicks.
Fresh definitely wants to watch it now. I mean, Red wants to watch it.
Did you guys talk about Christopher Lloyd? We did at the top portion of the show. Yeah, we're excited. Well, I don't know what character he's gonna play, or if he's gonna play himself. Great Scott! Yeah,
This should we do that? That movie needs to be redone.
Now, it begs to differ. Does Star Wars take place
what?
before
Back to the Future don't need to be redone?
Nah, leave Back to the
Future
alone,
or after?
No, it needs to be redone, bro. Listen, the time to go to the future is now. We're living in a time. I think we're ahead of them, actually. It has to be redone.
Yeah, we are.
It has to be rebooted. We're literally like living in the time of the future that they're Scotty. I said Scotty. Michael J. Fox goes back to.
Nah, they're gonna botch it, bro. They're gonna botch it.
Doc, I need to tell you about your future.
Like I was watching Bel Air, and that shit is dark.
Yeah,
it's really dark.
This one was supposed to be like the show if it was told in a dramatic way, not the comedic. Everybody thought it was going to be a comedy like the original Fresh Prince, and it was like, no, it's a reimagine it in a dramatic, like dark world. His story.
The fucking Carlton is a fucking cokehead.
Does he do the dance?
I gotta watch it because it's getting a lot of like negative press. But I think it's people just using their nostalgia against the show. It's not people that's actually giving the show a shot. So I gotta see it and judge it for myself. A lot of people saying, "Oh, the show is whack. Oh, this person's not like this. This
Does the cokehead like Carlton do the dance? Does he have a dance?
It's not a comedy. It's not gonna do the dance.
Yeah, it's not a comedy.
But if he's coked up, he should have a dance.
And then they got the whatchamacallit fucking
Should have a happy dance.
The butler's mad gangster.
Yeah, I seen the new Jeffrey. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like Idris Elba. It's just wild, bro. It's weird. I only saw the first episode, so we can't really judge.
Yeah, you know, Idris Elba got a reggae song.
No, tell me more.
He has a UK reggae song. Look up Boasty, Boasty. It has Idris Elba, Nicki Minaj, Sean Paul, and it's a UK reggae song.
I'm looking at it right now.
A year ago.
Yep, I see it. It says, "Yep, Sean Paul and Idris Elba."
Yeah, I found this song the other day. I think, I did not know Idris Elba had a UK reggae song. That's crazy. Boasty.
What are you talking about, bruv?
Yeah, bruv.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I mean, I'll give it a go later. Oh man,
I like the beat. When I heard it, I was jamming to it. Oh, it's not that bad though.
let's see here. All right,
Find out new things every day, baby.
I'll definitely check that shit out after this shit. But yeah, we're gonna start wrapping up, man.
Yo, so y'all think Pete Davidson gonna go to church?
What, Sunday service?
Yeah, you think he's gonna go to Sunday service? Think he's gonna show up to church?
Probably not. I don't think so.
He said, "Yo, we could meet up." He said, "Yeah, come to church." Like what? Bro, I think this has been the funniest week ever, like in like entertainment news, bro. We got the Kardashian shit going on. We got Russell Westbrook stinking up the fucking LA Lakers.
Oh, he just had a great game today.
Did
He
he?
hit all his shots. He had all his shots.
Oh,
All his
somebody,
shots.
somebody must talk to him, cause shit, boy was shooting air ball. He was becoming a laughing stock, bro.
They was calling him Russell Westbrook.
Oh, they've been calling him that since OKC, but he been living up to the name now.
Yeah, he went off tonight. Yeah, I was getting the highlights.
Damn, I
Yeah.
should have bet stats on him.
Yeah,
Nah,
he did his thing, bro.
I would have been scared. Nah.
I felt bad for him, but the worst thing you should ever do if someone makes fun of you, you don't never like televise it. So people were saying calling Westbrook that he went on TV to talk about how that name bothers him and that's his legacy. That's only gonna make the fucking fans go even crazy about that.
Mm-hmm.
That's like the number one rule is never to say your fucking vulnerability on TV.
Whatever
They
you
don't
don't
fuck with
like,
you.
that's what they're gonna keep on doing. Yep.
Yeah, just keep that shit. Keep it trucking. But dude, at the end of the day, bro, you making millions more than what these people are making in these stands. Full fucking what? Even though I mean, it's kind of sad that you've been in 4 different teams in 2 years. Um, yeah, but
You're not you're not
he's still a
well,
millionaire.
he's not like a LeBron level or something like that, where he could just choose to stay on one team forever. So
Skip Bayless has been saying it since he was on First Take. Damn, that's a while ago too. Skip Bayless is he's a
also
hater
West.
though. Yeah, I mean it's fucked up, man. Because you specialize in a craft and you're professional, but yet people were wilding out like calling you out of your name and shit. It's kind of fucked up, but it's the part of the game, bro. These dudes are kind of soft now. In the '90s, man, we didn't give a shit.
No shits.
You know what else I was laughing about? I saw it earlier today. So Kanye got banned off of Instagram and I think Twitter. Either Instagram or Twitter, one of them shits, right? He got banned.
Instagram. Yeah.
It's on social media.
Mofo's out there now saying that Instagram is infringing on his free speech or whatever like that. Oh, they're infringing on freedom of speech. Like, I just want to put it out there once and for all because I'm tired of seeing this shit from stupid people. Your First Amendment right, the freedom of speech, has nothing to do with social media, yo. It has nothing to do with IG, Facebook, Twitter, whatever you want to go on. It has nothing to do with that. Your First Amendment right protects you from being prosecuted by the government for what you say. That is what your First Amendment right protects. That's your freedom of speech. So if you talk about the government in a negative way, they cannot come after you for what you said about them. Whatever displeasure you said about them, they can't come after you for it. But when you go on Facebook, IG, Twitter, all these places, you agree to whatever the site wants. So they have the terms and conditions that you don't read. It tells you what speech they allow on their sites and what they do, or what they do allow and what they don't allow, and yada yada yada. So you do not have freedom of speech on private sites. So please stop mixing up the two because you sound stupid.
Yeah, they think it's the freedom of free press and Instagram and Facebook is not considered press.
It's not.
It's a private sector. It's a private company.
Sector. It's a social media private sector. You agree to their terms to use their site. If you go against whatever rules they want, you can get banned. That's how it happens, and that's what happened to him. He's harassing people. He got banned. That's it. You're not allowed to harass people on these sites. That's it.
Yeah,
It's not hard. It's not hard. But I'm just tired. I keep looking at it. People, everything when it happened to Trump when Trump got banned. They're infringing our freedom of speech when other people get. No, that has nothing to do with freedom of speech. Nothing whatsoever. Learn your amendments if you're gonna start shouting them out, yo. All right, my rant is over. I'm done.
Oh, shit.
It's been great
Uh,
to talk.
It's, welcome to yep. All right, yo. So we're gonna wrap it up, man. We're gonna wrap it up for episode 76. We'll see you guys again on episode 77. We do appreciate y'all stopping by and showing your support and being engaged. Yo, Dan, shout out to you. You're the real goat. Kept it moving, kept it pushing with the content.
Yeah, shout
So
out
not,
Dan showing up, man. Yeah, I
Word.
was thinking in a minute, bro.
and Krista too. Thank you, Krista, for helping us. When you guys chat, it really helps us out because we can really
She's
like.
barely talking today, man. She disappointed me.
It really helps us out, man. It really helps us out. But if you guys haven't subscribed to our channel on YouTube, definitely do that. Our fan base is growing. It's very slowly, but we moving. We're moving in the right direction. So yeah, if you guys don't have anything to add on, we're gonna wrap up and see you next week. So you guys have anything you wanted to say?
I just want to say peace out, everybody. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell.
Anything, Chris? Good.
Good. Good night.
All right, guys. It's been a wonderful night, guys. God bless. We'll see you next week, man. Peace out.
Later.